It's the creepypasta, so if you're into that stuff, it's original, made by me. So yeah, enjoy. Growing up, my mom had a job where she was always away. My little brother was always playing with the TV, watching cartoons. But there was one cartoon that never really made any sense to me. It was a show called Dollhouse. And as you expect, it showed dolls coming to life and helping their owner out. You know, funny stuff. But one episode was not even near funny. When it was airing, my brother was so excited during the theme song. But half the episode was just the main doll staring into the camera, just looking into your soul. This went on for 25 minutes, and then I said enough. I turned the TV off, carried my little brother to bed, read him a story, and he fell asleep. But there was one thing I had to find out. Why? Why was that just half the episode? I invited my friend over so we could watch the episode together, but it was beyond terrifying. When you just get past the doll just staring into your soul waiting to stab you, she finally shocks. Her voice could make your ears bleed with pain. It was so high-pitched. She said, "Hi. Well, our owner, Tamara, started to treat us bad because she's growing up. We had stuff to say." Immediately, my friend just started sweating, like if he knew it was coming. He said, "Daniel, you're not going to like what comes next." I said, "Bring it." She just went to a dark hallway. She flicked on the lights. I have no idea how, but she did. It cut to a bloody floor, just zooming into an actual dead corpse. It was decapitated. And the dolls were just playing with the blood and going inside her body. Then it got back to the doll just staring. 3 minutes passed, and then she said, in a deep voice, when her eyes got red, pitch black, with red little dots, she said, "Remember, kids, always treat your toys nice. We'll always have something to say when you don't." The episode cut to black, and a text said, "We are sorry. Do not ever watch this episode." I immediately turned to something more chipper. Tried to play something more chipper in my mind, but all I could think about was the realistic blood, the guts. The show was canceled because of that episode. The next day, my brother had all of his toys in his toy box. He taped this thing down as if he watched the entire episode. He said, "Brother, could you throw these out for me?" And he had the news on. I was so shocked. I was like, "Brother, did you come downstairs when we were finishing that episode?" He went, He looked hard and long. And I went, I'm not going to be mad. I just need to know. He then told me the truth. He woke up from a nightmare about this smile and went to come down to tell me. Then he saw the rest of the episode. I went, alright, are you sure you want me to throw out your toys? He went, yes, I don't want that to happen to anyone. Then we drove to the trash, we drove to an area. I was going to just throw it out, but then he told me, can we light them on fire? So we drove to an area that was safe. And then there was rattling in the box. The next day, my brother finally wanted to watch cartoons again. So I went, okay, let me see what's on, buddy. I was excited that he wanted to watch TV again. And then I looked at the schedule for Cartoon Network. And it was only Dollhouse. Nothing else, just Dollhouse. Named episodes, like episodes that weren't aired before. Did the show get canceled? Or were we too stupid to realize? I immediately went to the station and said, what the heck was up with that episode? And then one thing that always terrified me to this day. When I came back to my little brother, I saw the toy box on the front lawn. I opened it up and saw the main doll of the show, the one that decapitated her. Smile. She just had that smile on her face. The smile! Smile of the devil. But it was over. It was finally over. Because as soon as I saw that little doll, I knew what I had to do. It ruined my little brother's life forever. I knew what I had to do. I grabbed the doll, dropped it on the road, and just drove over it. I just drove over it, took what was left of it, and lit it on fire. But as I walked away, it said, I heard something say, you treated your toys bad. You'll pay. I immediately ran inside, locked the door, and hid. I grabbed my little brother and hid. We heard the door open. I grabbed my bat and swung at whoever was there. Luckily I missed and it was my parents. They said, Daniel, what's happening? I said, Mom, the toys. That night, it happened. My little brother, he ran, knocked on my door. I immediately hopped out of bed because I couldn't sleep. I opened the door, grabbed him, and just put him on the bed. I went, what? He said, brother, my toys, they moved. They moved on their own. I called 911 and they called me crazy and hung up. And then, knocking on the door. But it came from a small area. like the bottom of the door. That's when I learned we weren't safe. I heard, "What did I say? What did I say? You would pay!" Luckily, I came ready. I knew one of those were going to come. I just knew it. I thought it, and I knew it. I took my dad's gun and just shot at whatever was there. I opened up the door to see. It was my mom.